everyone, so today I decided I'm going to do a review of Sundae Muse. Sundae Muse is a website that I came across on Instagram. It was one of those Instagram ads and it was an Australian clothing store. So I ordered a few items. When I review each item, I'm gonna put a picture of what it looked like online as well as the price and what I actually paid for it, because I bought most of the items on sale just because that store is a little bit pricey, so the sale items were a bit more reasonable for me. But Sundae Muse is only an online clothing store, so I don't think they have any stores in person, which is kind of interesting because if you are one of those people who likes to try on their clothes, it's a bit difficult because you can't technically try them on. You can buy them and return them, but for example, if you're living in Canada like I am, you have to pay import duties, and then also to ship it back you'd have to pay for it, versus if you're in Australia the returns are free. So if you don't live in Australia, you don't really have that benefit of being able to return the items as easily. So I have already opened all of the items and taken a good look at them. Honestly, the packaging made me feel a little bit strange because they all came in plastic bags individually wrapped, which is understandable, but one of them was ripped, which is strange. Like the plastic bag was ripped, which I don't understand how that would have happened. Without further ado, I'm gonna go try on all the clothes and I'll give you guys my honest review. The first piece of clothing I'm going to start off with is this dress. It's supposed to be a loose fitting dress. It has some ruffles and then some buttons down the middle as well. I got this in a size 8. Since it is on an Australian website, the sizing, is a little bit strange, but you figure it out. They have a pretty good sizing guide on there. And from the material, online I thought it was going to be a cotton dress, but I don't know what type of material this is, but definitely not cotton. So you should probably read the product details as well, just so you know what kind of material you're getting. I guess this is better than a cotton dress just because it doesn't wrinkle, which is nice. As you can see, it's a little bit tighter on the chest area and then flowier up to the bottom. I do really like this dress. Like, I feel like it's very cute. It's a nice look, especially for the summer, to go out for some drinks or just some patio. And yeah, it is really cute. Only issue really is that it's great that it has individual buttons, because I know some companies cheap out and they just put fake buttons. This one has real buttons, which is nice. But it's just that there is a piece of fabric behind the buttons to try and hide what's underneath the dress, but it doesn't stay put and there's no way to make it stay put. So you could be walking and your entire bra is showing through and your stomach is showing through, which is not ideal. Also, if you are a larger chested girl, this probably wouldn't fit you because it's really tight on my chest and it does gape open a lot in that area. So either, I guess, size up or maybe just don't buy this dress because it's just not made for someone with a larger chest. But I do like it. The second dress I got was this green one. I was a little bit hesitant about the color just because green is a hard color to pull off, but it doesn't look too bad. As you can tell, like, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but holding everything up to the light, it's very see-through, so once again the fabric's not necessarily the best. Here is the green dress. As you can see, like I said, it came pretty wrinkly and I just haven't been able to get those wrinkles out. Maybe if you give it a wash and if you have a steamer, you can steam it. I don't, which is why it irritates me when things come wrinkly, because I don't have a steamer to get rid of those wrinkles. But this is what it looks like. Just really nice and, you know, not tight but not loose necessarily. It has this little detail around the chest, which is nice, as well as the puff sleeves are really cute as well. I feel like they're very on trend right now. That's one thing this store is really good at. They have a lot of clothing that's really trendy. The quality of the fabric's not the best. It's a little bit itchy and it's thin as well, so you just don't feel that well covered. I guess thin fabrics are nice during the summer, but it just doesn't give the most flattering look. Like, it's definitely cute and I love these ruffles at the bottom, but if I saw this in a store at the price of $66, I personally wouldn't buy it. The other piece I got was kind of a set. They are sold separately, even though it is a set, so I'll show you each piece individually. The first part of the set are these pants, which I was really excited for. I thought these were going to be so cute. I was like, oh, they look so flowy and comfy, and I thought I was gonna be living my best life in these, but they came so wrinkly that it's a shame. Also, I do appreciate a stretchy waistband, but the way that it's sewn, the waistband looks tight and then the bottom part looks really poofy. So it's just not the most flattering look. This is the top that it came with. Well, it didn't really come with it because you buy it separately, but this is the top that matches the bottoms. It's really cute, just a little crop top. Once again, they did that double layered fabric, so it provides some extra coverage for the chest area, as well as it's just a really nice comfy top. The fabric for this one feels a little bit better compared to some of the other fabrics, just because it is a little bit thicker, and they did double up on the fabric too, which is nice. And sorry, my cat is trying to attack all the clothes. It is the two-piece set. Actually, now I'm trying it on again, it actually is really cute. Like, I actually really do like it. Like, I guess I just need to find a way to steam the wrinkles out of these pants. The top fits really nicely. It's not too tight, not too loose, and I feel like it covers everything really well. I don't feel too exposed in this top, which is nice. Also, the fabric is thick, so I don't have to worry too much about things showing through, and it feels sturdy. Like, I don't feel like this is gonna move around during the day, especially since it has this stretchy part right at the waist. The third item I got was this crop top. It's really cute. I really love the pattern. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really into like a delicate floral pattern, which is why I was drawn to get this one. Once again, fabric doesn't feel the best. All of the fabric for these pieces feels really thin, which there's nothing wrong with thin fabric, but it's borderline see-through. Well, not even borderline. I think you can see my hands in there. So it's see-through, which is not ideal when it's one of those tops that's difficult to wear a bra with. You want something that can, you know, at least cover certain areas. But the sizing's good. I haven't worn this one yet either, and there's already threading coming out, which is not the best. Oh, more than one thread actually. Which is not the best. I appreciate that they have these on it because then you can hang it up a bit easier. But when you're actually wearing them, these can be kind of annoying as well, so it's kind of hit or miss sometimes. Online, I did not notice this gigantic gap, which is fine if you have a smaller chest, but my chest is a little bit on the larger side, so you don't necessarily want gaps like this. Here is the floral crop top. As you can see, it is very cute. I love the sleeves, and I love just the color and the style of it. I also like that it has the stretchy back, so even if you do have a larger or smaller chest, you don't have to worry about it not fitting. The only issue is I'm not gonna show you this area. If I wore this out to like the grocery store, I would get the worst looks of my life. Once again, like I said, the fabric is a little bit thinner. Don't know if it'd hold up that well, especially since we already had like 2 threads come out of it. And I'm pretty sure I had some before when I unpackaged it come out as well. So I don't think it'd hold up that long. The stitching is probably just not the best. But the top itself is very cute. I just wish it didn't have this slit. The last 2 pieces I got were actually a set, and I was really hesitant about this set. Like, I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna get it because it's cheap and I don't think I'll like it that much. But once I got it and I tried it on, it's my favorite set. I think it shrunk a little bit in the wash, but that's okay. I love it so much, I'm still gonna wear it. This is one piece that I would buy again, and it's just some stretchy pink shorts It's kind of a woven fabric. I don't know what you call this, but it's a woven fabric. It's a little bit thin, but it's nice for the summer to have a thinner fabric, especially it's thick enough that it provides coverage for the most part, and it's really soft and stretchy, which I like. This one is definitely my favorite, and it's just a cropped pink top. Once again, it did shrink in the wash a little bit. When I first got it, it fit me up until like here, but then I forgot to take it out of the washing machine and I put it into the dryer, so it shrunk a little bit. But yeah, same woven fabric, really soft, it's thick. I don't know if it'll hold up that well. I have washed it at least once and the fabric seems to be okay except the shrinking, but that's kind of my fault. But I am nervous that it might start to deteriorate over time, just because sometimes woven fabrics start to just have holes and things like that. There's my cat. He's very clingy, as you can see. Here is the last matching set and the last piece that I bought. I'm just pulling it down because since it's shrunk in the watch, it's a little bit revealing. But I like that it has some pockets in the back. Not the best pockets, but you can't go wrong with any pocket, honestly. As long as there's a pocket on something, it makes it a million times better. Especially for like women's clothing. I feel like they never put pockets, so whenever you do find something with pockets, you gotta just appreciate it. So yeah, they don't have pockets in the front, pockets in the back, enough to hold your phone or something like that. And they're just really cute, short pants, they're high-waisted, and they have a drawstring tie. They are really stretchy too, which is nice. This is the top. It was a little bit longer, like I said, like up to here when I first got it, which I liked. It was a little bit more full coverage, but also really comfy as well. No issues with the fit, honestly, and I really like this set. The funny thing is that this was the set that I was least excited about. Thought this one wasn't gonna be good, and it turned out to be my favorite, which is funny. Okay, so to do a final review, I'm gonna talk about the pros and cons of Sundae Muse. For the pros, I would say that it did ship really quickly. It came all the way from Australia, and it's a little bit longer when you order from other stores, but those stores are closer by, which makes sense. So I feel like since it was shipping from Australia, it came relatively quickly. The shipping itself was a little bit pricey, and the import duties as well, but shipped great, had no issues with shipping at all, and the tracking was really great on that as well. The pro is that they have a lot of sale items, so you can get a lot of the items on discount. The discounts are pretty good too, like even 50% off, even more than that sometimes. So if you want to buy from this website but you don't necessarily want to pay full price, you always have that option to buy some of the sale items, and there are usually a lot of sizes in the sale items, so there's a lot to choose from. Also, another pro is that the clothes are really trendy. I feel like most of the things I got are really on trend right now, especially the puff sleeves and the sets. I feel like sets really just became popular over the past few years, so they are really trendy. Also, the models look great. They have like different body sizes, different shapes, so you can kind of see how things fit differently on different people. I will say that a lot of the girls had smaller chests, so if you are a girl with a larger chest, that's a bit of an issue, but for the most part they had pretty good sizing and different sizes for models as well, which is nice, and different colors, which is nice to see, because you know, if you are a different color like me, you can see what the clothing would look like on your skin tone. So the biggest con overall would be that the quality just didn't match the price, which is also a drawback of the online shopping, because when it comes to an online only store, especially if you're buying from them for the first time, you don't know what the quality is like because you can't actually touch it and feel it and try it on. So that's one drawback of an online store as well, is that you just don't know what the products will look like in person. Another con would have been that I would have returned these clothes if I could. Like, I technically can, but for their return policy, it's only free if you live in Australia, which I understand because it's an Australian-based company. But if you live in Canada, for example, and you pay the shipping, you pay the import duties, and then you get the items and you're like, oh, this is not what I really wanted, the pieces don't quite fit right, you don't really have that benefit of being able to ship it back, just because you're gonna have to pay high fees again to ship it back. And it's like, it's worth it to just keep the clothes and try and sell them in Canada. Overall, they had some cute pieces. Most of the items, well, all of the items are really cute actually, it's just the quality doesn't match what I expected it to be. Especially, I don't think it's worth it for me in the pricing as well as the cost of shipping and the import duties. But if you have shopped from Sundae Muse, please leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought about them. Maybe you had a really good experience, maybe the products you got were actually really good quality. I do know for stores like this, since they do have different suppliers for the actual products, it could be that some products have really good quality, some don't, and it could have been that I just ordered a lot that didn't necessarily have the best quality. So comment down below your experience with Sundae Muse, or if you have any questions for me, you can always comment those down below and I'll be happy to answer them. But thanks for watching. Bye.